Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Saturday, the 29th of November 2025. I hope you are keeping well. According to Wikipedia, around 47 people have ever been convicted of war crimes. American citizens have ever been convicted of war crimes, ever. Which is a surprisingly low number when you consider the nefarious things that the US has done around the world. In so many countries, with the CIA, orchestrating coups, etc., over the years. So, plus, of course, the war crimes in Vietnam and Laos, etc. So, very few have really been facing that kind of charge. But could Pete Hegseth be one of the future ones? There's an article in the Daily Beast suggesting he might be, after he has apparently, according to two people with direct knowledge of the operation, he gave an order to kill everybody. We're talking about the strike on a boat in the Caribbean here. And I think that was September the 2nd. And so they did. So there you go. So if you're wondering about what this fuss is about Trump getting very angry because their soldiers are being warned not to follow illegal orders, as they have already sworn an oath to do, not to follow illegal orders, that is, you get an idea of why, you get a sense of why I think like this. So anyway, pretty unlikely, because American people in power in America almost never suffer consequences. They just suffer enrichment, financial enrichment. Look at Mike Flynn and other idiots like him. Let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? New York Times, hard level game. Yesterday's was a struggle for me to get going. Let's hope today's is going to be a bit easier to start with. We've got a 3 in that square there. We've got 3 blocking down and 3 across here. 3 up there. 3 has to be in one of those two squares blocking across, so yes, there will be a 3 there. 3 blocking up here, and 3 across here. There's a 3. It's warmed up a little bit here in Bangkok, rather than after this morning's very cold start. It's 24 degrees at the moment, which is very pleasant and lovely, actually. We got 3 blocking those squares there, 3 blocking this square here in this column. That's going to be a 3. 3's blocking like this, and that's digit 3 out of the way very quickly. 2 blocks up here and up here. 2 blocking across this way and up here. Nine blocks here, and 9 blocking up there. And 2 and 9 in this column here, 2 and 9 in that column there. So we found a pair of 2 and 9 there. It means that these squares are not 2 or 9. So they are 4, 6, 7, 8. So 7's blocking down here and across there. There's a 7. And no, 4, 8, sorry, what did I say? 2, 9, 1, 4, 8, I should say, actually. 1, 4, and 8 in those squares there. Do I have any info on 1, 4, or 8? And I don't think I do just yet. And knowing this is 2 and 9, we can say that these squares are not. So there have to be 5, 7, and 8. 5, 7, 8, yes. 7s are down there. 5 and 8, any news? Not sure. We have a 1 blocking down here and across there, so that gives us 1 in that square. 1 blocking up, 1 down. There is our digit 1. Missing numbers across here, 4, 5 and 8. We've got 5 and 8 together. That would be a 4. Five blocks across here and across there. One blocks up here, 1 blocks down there, so that's a pair of 1s, and then 4 blocks up here, so 4 is in one of those 2 squares blocking down, so that must be a pair of 1 and 4, right? That means that down here we do not have 1 or 4 for this column, so we have 6, 7, 8, I think. And does that do anything? Absolutely nothing. But anyway, 6, 7 and 8 there, so 9 blocking across there will give us 9 there. 6, 7 and 8, so this has to be a 5. I think I might be ready to go around the clock. Oh, hang on, let's have a look at this. This was 1 and 4. So what are we missing here? 6, 7, 8 again, I guess. 7's there. 6, 8, not sure. Yeah, let's wander around, shall we? Oh, look, there's an empty square over there. Let's put that 8 there before we do anything else. Start again. I like the 6 blocking down here. It means that 6s are in those 2 squares there. There are not any other 6s on the board here. Don't know why I like it, because I don't know what it's giving me, but I like it anyway. What are we missing in this column here? 1, 2, 6, 9. Is that right? 1, 2, 6, 9. So 6, 1 there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 9. Hello, hello, hello. Are we looking for 1, 2, 6, 9 here? 1, 2, 6, 9. I think we are. And 1, 2, and 9 there gives us the 6 in that square. And now great, because 6 blocking across there, and as I just said, 6 in one of those 2 squares blocking back will give me the 6 there. 8 blocking this square and this square. So in this row there's our 8. 8 and 4 block up here. So that's a pair of 8 and 4. This is 2, 9. And these are not 2 or 9. They are 5 and 7. Okay, so we got 7 blocking down there. 7 blocking down there. There's our 7. And then we got 5 blocking those 2 squares there. Gives us a 5 in that square. 5 blocking down here. There's a 5. Missing digit here is 6. 6 blocking to the top gives us a 6 there. 8 blocking across there gives us 8 here. This is a 4. 4 blocking across there and up there means that's a 4. 2 blocking to... No, it's not 2. Oh, I tell a lie. I get that wrong. Sorry. Oops. Made a mistake there. 6, 7. Right. Let's try again. Four blocks. That's not going to be any good. Okay, 8 blocks these 2 squares here. So that's an 8 in the top row. Let's see, what are we looking for here? 1, 5 is it? So these have to be 4, 6, a 4 across there. There's the 4 and that's the 6. 6 blocking back that way. There's our 6. 6 and 8 block this square here. That will give us 6 and 8 in those squares and leave us with 7 there. This has to be a 5. Last number to go here is something. 7. 7 blocking across here. We get 7 in that square. This will be 8. 8 blocking across and down and down. So this game is finished, I think. I don't believe there's any room left for trickery on their part, and it's been too easy. Yesterday's was very difficult and a struggle. I wish there was like a balance, one where, you know, it's like tough but still doable within a reasonable amount of time. That's the kind of game I prefer. I don't want it to be impossibly difficult, but one that doesn't take too long for the videos, you know. Alright, let's see. Let's go through the numbers that I still need. How are we doing on digit 1? Okay, how are we doing on 2s? Okay, 4s. 4 across here, across there, and down there. 5 is the last number in this row. 5 blocking up there. There's a 5. Missing number here is a 1. 1 blocking down here. 1 across there. There's our digit 1. Last number to get here is 7. 9 blocks to the bottom. That gives us 9 in this square. This will be a 2, and one more number to go here. Is that? No, it's not. Is it a 6? I think it is a 6. And 6 blocks across here and up there. So there's our 6. Last number for this column is a not that. 8, I think. 8 blocks across there and up there, giving us 8 in that square. Last number to get down here looks to be a 4. 4 blocks across there. There's our 4. Missing number here is a 1. 1 blocks across there and up there. There's our digit 1. What are we looking for in this column? 9. 9 blocks across there. There's a 9. This will be a 2. That'll be a 2. That's all over very quickly. Oh, that's a bit of a disappointment. I was hoping something a little bit tougher than that, but maybe not as tricky as yesterday's game. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye bye.